I honestly didn't realize this was going to be that big of a headache. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I've been posting a lot of unboxing videos of some mini pedals and some other guitar pedals that I've recently acquired. It was all leading up to this video, which is redoing my pedal board. I just have this ongoing mental battle with how I want my guitar pedals to be. Initially, actually started with this Donner rack here, really cheap, off of Amazon, and then I upgraded to a Holy board and was zip tying them into that, and I've got this monstrosity of a Holy board. I've recently kind of come to the realization that I want to go back to this cheap Danner whatever rack with mini pedals, something super quick to grab, something I can easily throw in and out of the vehicle when I'm not traveling to and from practices and a gig. I'm just kind of sick of lugging the other one around. It's just so big and bulky. It's a cool pedal board, but man, it's a piece of furniture. And I initially went to the Holy board because I wanted to do the zip ties. I was having some bad luck with velcro, and this is the old velcro I have on it. It kind of sucks. And when you play gigs, you know, stages are dirty. If you are playing an outdoor gig, it's even dirtier. And then the glue and adhesive gets underneath your velcro. And anyway, it just fails and it's really obnoxious. That's why I went to the Holy board, was because I thought if I just strap them in with zip ties, then it would be super cool. But the product that I have doesn't really quite fit me right now in the moment of wanting to go quick, slick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this up. I got a rag here, and I'm going to take this this old velcro off, and I'm going to install some sort of new velcro on it, as well as the pedals that you saw unboxed. I got a couple of different kinds here, but honestly, I think I'm gonna go with the 15-pound locks because they look pretty freaking gnarly. So again, I just want this to really hold but be fast and sleek. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna show you, and then I'll show you kind of a layout of all the pedals before I velcro them all in. This is the general layout of what I'm going to go for here. This is an old mini guitar tuner that I've had, and hopefully it still works. That'll be at the head of it. I got this mini wah Crybaby. There was an unboxing for that, followed by an Ibanez Tube Screamer Mini. You know, usually on my big one I have got the Boss Blues Driver, which is pretty good. I like that one too. I've always kind of wanted one of these little tube screamers, and yeah, looking forward to using this one and dialing this one in. Next up, I'm going to try to squeeze in this really cheap Donner, they call it Yellow Fall, I don't know, whatever, but it's a delay pedal, and I actually just analog delay pedal, and I really just like it, so we're going to squeeze that in there. And then followed by the next two, which are the Electro Harmonics, and there was a unboxing for each of these as well. The Pulsar, which is a tremolo, and the Qtron, which is an envelope filter. So looking to get funky. So anyway, here again, almost forgot to tell you about the power supply. Again, just another piece of hardware I've had. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to velcro one side, you know, right here, so just go right in there. Right now I'm working on my washing machine, but it's pretty flush. So velcro all these in, tie them up, power them up, and then I've got myself a new super quick, fast go pedal board, you know. So yesterday, I think if I remember correctly, I left you guys that I was going to lay it out, and put all the velcro on pedals, the pedal bottoms, and the boards itself, and the board itself. Yeah, I say yesterday because I realized that I did not have enough of this velcro. I've got some other kinds of velcro that I had, but after seeing this stuff, I don't know if this is gonna cut it. This stuff is like almost like Legos. It's like, it is sturdy stuff. Like, this is just velcro. So over time, I bet that as dirt and grime, I will have to replace velcro, but you know, for now, this is looking pretty cool. Do have a little concern about some exposed adhesive on the bottom there. You know, I might be able to readjust because I bought them in long strips, but I also just bought these too, which is really cool. They come in like square inch pieces too, so maybe I can rig something up. But anyway, I did leave one off just to show you the bottom. This is my the tube screamer, and just to show you, like, yeah. Oh, I put these little silver markings when I was laying it out just to, maybe I'm a little off on that one. But anyway, that's fine. Whatever, I don't know what I was thinking there. But anyway, yeah, just to show you this. Yeah, and it's just like pops right in. Pops right in. It's nuts. And I'm picking it up. And so, like, yeah, the battery pack, you can see the Velcro net back there. I mean, this is pretty sweet. Anyway, I'm gonna wire this up and get it plugged in and playing. Let's see, hopefully it works. Hey guys, it's been about a week, 2 weeks since I recorded the first part of the new guitar pedal board project that I'm putting together to show you. I honestly didn't realize this was going to be that big of a headache. I thought this was just going to be a pretty simple plug and play kind of project, but I have been mistaken, and I think that's a lot to do. It is a lot to do with the power bank that I'm using on this pedal board. To kind of give you an idea of what was going on was I had this older one laying around that I wasn't using on my current big behemoth of a boat anchor pedal board that I'm trying to get away from. I had this extra one laying around, Velcroed it all up on this rack that I had. Seemingly it was fine, and then had some extra DC power adapters laying around as well, and I was using those. And so everything, say hello to Dharma. There she is. And when I plugged it in, everything seemingly was working correctly, but then I was noticing that my pedals, some of them, in particular the ones near the end of the signal chain, were kind of like half working. Sometimes I would get the signal through. Well, let me put it to you this way: the signal was going through the entire amp. I was getting sound out of the guitar amp. Pedals themselves weren't necessarily working; they were like half working. It's kind of hard to describe. I don't have footage of that. I realized on this power bank that I'm using, it says it takes an 18-volt DC in, and then I looked at the back of the DC adapters I was using, and I was using the two that I tried were 9 and 12. So I figured, well, maybe the board wasn't getting enough juice, and so fast forward a week, I ordered a 18-volt DC power adapter Dunlop from Sweetwater, and thinking that maybe I just need to get more juice into the system, and still not working, and I don't really know what's going on. And I will turn the camera around to show you what it's doing with this new adapter. It doesn't look good. It doesn't. I don't even get the signal through the pedal board anymore. So yeah, here's the pedal board, and this is with the DC power adapter in it. Got it plugged in over there. Yeah, as you can tell, it's just pulsating. Now again, with the the other lower voltage DC adapters, I was getting full LEDs. I was getting the signal through the amp here. But these two electro harmonics were only like half working. Like sometimes I'd get the effect and sometimes I wouldn't. Oh, I'm sorry, and this wasn't working as well. My cheap Donner analog delay there. So, but these were working fine. These three were working okay. So I really don't know what's going on. I think what I'm gonna have to do though is just get rid of this and go back to my big behemoth that I have on my boat anchor. So I welcome anybody's feedback that knows more about this stuff than I do. Please leave a comment. I would greatly appreciate it. Yeah, I'm just at a loss and I'm gonna turn this off before I burn out my pedals. So I mean, these are brand new pedals. These two are brand new. This one's brand new. That one's brand new. This has been laying around my garage a minute. This I gig with quite normally, so I know it works. But I'm just at a loss. I mean, these all 9 volt. Maybe it says. Pretty sure that's 9 volt. Pretty sure that's 9 volt. So on and so forth. So, hey, if you know what's going on, if you got any ideas, I'm all ears. Hit me up. Thanks. In the meantime, I'm going to swap the power bank and hopefully that works. So this is the new power pack there at the top of the screen you see. As you can tell, it's kind of big. I think I'm going to have to carry it as kind of a separate unit. I don't think I'm going to be able to attach it to the board. Kind of disappointing, to be honest with you, but it is what it is. The good news is that now the pedals work. So I got my guitar here. You can see the tuner works. I'm almost there in tune, but for the sake of demonstration, here's the mini wah. Click that off. Here's the tube screamer. Sorry, I'm holding my phone and trying to play at the same time. Delay pedal's now working. You can hear that delay. The pulsar's working. And the Qtron is working. That one needs a little bit more precision. Anyway, it is working here. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can hold this between my knees. Yeah, sorry. Here I come. Anyway, no, yeah, I'm gonna flip this around and talk one last time. Yeah, guys, like I mentioned, I didn't realize this was gonna be such a saga to put this simple board together. It is what it is, though. I hope I've become happy with it. I have never really been a pedal guy, and because of this, like for this exact reason, it's just more equipment. And I love gear, don't get me wrong, but it's more buttons, knobs, things to go wrong between you and the guitar amp and making music. And it's frustrating, but I understand the appeal and how fun they can be. That's the art of my band way back in the day. I'm not that narcissistic, I don't think. Like I said, if you guys know what was going on with that other power pack, I'd be all ears. So anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up. I've talked to you guys' ear off enough about this guitar pedal board. Hey, if you got any tips, I guess the ultimate thing I really wanted to show you was that Velcro, and so far I'm very happy with the Velcro. There's been a couple of times where I've stomped on the pedal and it's kind of maybe rocked off a little bit. Other than that, like in the bag, I've already taken this pedal to a friend's house. So I thought it was gonna work there, but it didn't. Nothing came loose, so things were pretty on rock solid, and that Velcro is pretty cheap. So it is what it is. This is my new rig, and maybe one of the benefits of having the power pack off the board is that maybe that'll give me a little bit more leeway on where I can set this up. So like if I've got the power pack, maybe because it's got a regular cord, 120 volt cord that goes in the back to the outlet. Maybe that'll give me a little bit more leash to set up a guitar, depending on where the outlets are on the stage or whatever. But anyway, hey, let me know what you think, and if you act your ear off. So I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, please do like and subscribe and comment and hit them bell notifications and all that good jazz. So with that, say goodbye, Dharma.